This is a 2.5-minute audio introduction to Anjana Bala's dance film titled Optics. This film explores our complex relationship to social capital, between striving for it and resisting it, between perfection and imperfection, between embracing dreams for external recognition and discovering one's self-worth. The film uses light as a metaphor for visibility, exploring how we pursue it and what it does to us. 3 performers dance together in a black box studio. At first, the warm light is beautiful, beckoning them into its glow. Yet in time, this light becomes more harsh, more scarce, and more elusive. As the dancers become fatigued from this competition, the film asks us, where else might we seek our shine? The 3 dancers, Aishani, Ghosh, Adhya, Shastry, and Anjana Bala, are dressed in identical black dresses gathered at the waist and cut at the shoulders, revealing toned physiques. Underneath, they all wear loose, dark burgundy trousers over bare feet. This dark-toned costuming exaggerates the glow on their bare arms and face. Aishani is an Indian woman with a slim build, long dark brown hair that whips around as she dances, and wears a dark red lipstick. Adhya is a young Indian woman, short with broad shoulders and a muscular build. She has big eyes and her long plait reaches down to her hips. Anjana is the tallest of the 3, with curly brown hair that is pulled back into a bun. She's Indian-American, has a lean build, and a nose piercing. In the second half of the film, which features only Anjana, her hair is more loose and she wears a long, dark tunic with delicately embroidered mirrors on the chest. The uniformity of the dancers' costumes is deliberate. They also move in unison or close synchrony, with only slight differences in timing or style, like a staggered canon or individual embellishments. Their Bharatanatyam training enables the choreography to be precise, rhythmically and geometrically, though the movement vocabulary itself isn't from a codified style. The 3 dancers are often positioned in a diagonal line, with the presence that we might associate with a classical stage, their faces neutral with a strong attention to performance and perfection. As we will experience, the second half of the film offers a transformation. Anjana Bala was commissioned to create this dance film by the Arts and Humanities Research Council at Coventry University. The audio description has been created by Soundscribe and voiced by Shivangi Agrawal. Light hits the camera. The title Optics appears between specks of refracted light. 3 dancers kneel facing away from us, gliding off their knees to whirl into standing. Brown skin glowing warm, they gaze up at flexed palms, faces in profile. Fingers flutter before their stretched arms turn them to another diagonal. Fingers flutter again. Anjana's arms rebound down and around, drawing expansive circles. The others follow. They whisk around, Anjana into stillness, the others roll onto their backs. Staccato twists punctuate them back into a diagonal, now led by Aishani. Anjana and Aishani pivot around, left palms glowing against their lower backs. The dancers slide in and out of unison seamlessly, angular arched arms providing landmarks in this flow. Landing on one knee, the beats sweep across their torsos, spines waft gently. Still watching the warm light, they drop into a forward bend, hips pulling away in opposition. Adhya rides between the slow-moving pair, struggling to take up space. Arms jolting up, elbows snapping, chest playing, she flits between them, boxed in. She steadies herself, but Aishani steals the lead, face determined. Long hair flying, she presses palms down, but they rebel back up. Adhya's outstretched arm blocks her way. She threads her limbs through this obstacle. Anjana's turn to compete, but her eyes reach the faraway light, the destination. All 3 are lost in this light. Arms drift down, forgotten. A cold white spotlight replaces the warm glow. Anjana glances at Aishani before launching into action, slicing the air. Arms propel her toward the spotlight, feet swivel her back. She yields to this momentum. An invisible wall stops her. She pushes against it. Undeterred, she begins again, slicing, leaping, yielding. The others are blurs, flitting back and forth along their own linear tracks. They are a frenzy of fast swipes, lunges, and lurches. Anjana whirls towards the spotlight, touches her fingertips to the edge of it, hesitant. She immerses her hand into its glow and then steps fully into it. She is bathed in the white light. Meanwhile, Adhya and Aishani become mere shadows, slicing, chopping, leaping in frantic bursts. Anjana no longer sees them. She is consumed by her new light. Face full of wonder, she gazes up. She finds a new ease. Arms float up, eyelids rest, a triple spin. The scene begins to lose focus, edges blurring as Anjana dances in a trance. The others can't touch Anjana, and she can't see them. From a low angle, Anjana towers. Light hits the camera lens. Her hands tremble above her, jerking and shuddering through intricate, rapid gestures. Between quick cuts of her frenzied hands, we glimpse her, standing lost, staring back at us. The others disappear and Anjana's eyes widen in madness. They glaze over as the screen fades to black. As the screen fades up, we are now in a lush green woodland. Anjana kneels, forehead to the wet soil. She stirs, presses into the earth to rise to her knees. The tiny mirrors on her tunic sparkle in the rain. A close-up of her flushed cheeks, loose strands of curly hair sticking to them. Dirt and debris line the inside of her cupped palm. She strolls through the forest, spine tall with ease and trust. An occasional pause, eyes lingering on the canopy. She finds her way out of the forest, into a large field, the lights of a city glittering at its edges. Wind fluttering through her hair, it sweeps her into an expansive flow. Arms tracing arches in the air, reaching and flying around her. Anjana dances with herself, lets her body speak, lets herself be spun. Her imprints on the breeze are transient, light, temporary. As dusk descends, she transforms slowly into a silhouette, merging with the dark trees that surround her. Her tunic glitters in harmony with the city lights. She stands tall, breathing in the wind. Fade to black. Credits: Artistic direction and choreography Anjana Bala. Dance artists Aishani, Ghosh, Adhya, Shastry, Anjana Bala. Direction, edit and colour Wilkie, Branson. DOP Kathy E. Composer Nicole Robson with Buni Bala on Veena. Rehearsal direction and dramaturgy Nandita Shankardas. Audio description Soundscribe. Logos, Coventry University with further support from ESRC, East London Dance, Sadler's Wells Rose Choreographic School and Academy.